Hello, gamers. Guess who's late for the train? It's okay, the train was also late, so lucky me. Welcome to a new video. As you can see by the lack of snow in these clips, this was filmed a couple months ago, but we're making use of them now. So follow along my usual commute to work, and later in the video, I'll flip some of these doodles into finished illustrations. I've been commuting to go downtown for maybe 4 or 5 years now, maybe even 6. Oh my god. Anyways, first to school, now to work. I really do enjoy commuting because 1, driving and cars scare me, and 2, the transit system here is pretty predictable. Since I don't need to worry about traffic and parking, the routine is pretty simple and the peace of mind is worth the extra fee. If I don't fall asleep on the train, you'll usually find me drawing. Pre-pandemic, when trains and subways were more crowded, I would draw my fellow passengers and it was great gesture and figure practice. Nowadays, in emptier carriers and in an effort to distance myself from other passengers, I'll just draw whatever is at the top of my head. It's raining. Arriving at Austin. I'm walking now. How was that footage? I just arrived. I'm sitting here on my bench because I'm a bit early. Yeah. See you when the day's over. This is a great angle. I ran and I still missed the bus. I mean the train. Oh. Flash forward to present day, I still have my eye on this rat doodle. I even drew it on another train ride on a separate day, but nicer. I always use these little dashes in my drawings. Here are some examples from past work. The dashes act as shading and add texture, and I've been really liking the way it looks. So taking this more fleshed out drawing, let's turn it into a more finalized illustration with the colors and everything. I'm planning to make a spot illustration inspired by children's storybook art. Recently, I've been trying to expand my story art and storyboarding portfolio by making comic-style illustrations or referencing film grabs from movie and TV. I imagine this illustration to be a keyframe from a hypothetical cartoon show. Maybe I'll give this rat their own little story, but I don't know yet. We'll see how this piece ends up first. This sleeping rat really embodies how I feel most mornings. I've been in my rat phase since 2007 when Pixar's Ratatouille graced our big screens. What an amazing movie. Top tier animation and story as usual from Pixar. I love it so much I have it on DVD. Also, a complete side note while I'm on the topic of Ratatouille, have you listened to the soundtrack? Mr. Composer, Michael Giacchino, amazing. I love it. I listen to the main theme song just casually on my walks to work to feel like I'm strolling down a street in Paris as the credits roll. My god. Please give it a listen. Please give it a listen if you haven't. It's the greatest. Besides the fact that Ratatouille is a masterpiece, I don't know why I like rats so much. They're so tiny and cute. Does it make my spine tingle when I see a rat running on the subway tracks? Yes, a little, but I still love them. They seem like funny dudes, and apparently they bond really well with humans in real life, not just in the movies, so would totally consider getting one as a pet. That's it for the video. Thanks so much for sticking around. As usual, I appreciate whoever's watching this very, very much. I think there's just over 30 of you now. That's like a full classroom, which is crazy to think about. Anyways, class is dismissed. See you next time. Peace.